Hey guys, Demon here. This is the intro, not the actual video, but hope you enjoy it. Hello guys, Demon here, doing another BoJack Horseman review. This time, thoughts and prayers. This episode, pretty good. There's a part in there that I'm going to get into a little bit later, where you're supposed to feel sorry for BoJack's mother. But I just can't do it. I'll get into that later. But anyways, this episode starts off about gun violence and mass shootings and how movies play off and glorify it, which I don't really agree with. But I don't agree with movies and video games and stuff glorify gun violence. I think that gun ownership needs regulation, obviously. Heavy regulation, especially in America. They need heavy regulation, and they need to check people's backgrounds, and they need to check people's mental states, but they don't do that half the time. So that's why there's so much gun violence in America and other places that have a lot of guns. It's because they don't do the proper work, and then all of a sudden they're surprised when some crazy guy or some crazy person shoots up a place, and they're like, "Oh, how'd that happen? I don't understand. Is that guy crazy?" Yeah, that guy's crazy, and you didn't check into his past to see if he was or not. Yet you still let him buy a gun. But people are morons, and they're like, no, we can't have any regulation on guns. Second Amendment. I'm not American, and I think that's so stupid. It's like we're not saying don't own guns. Just saying put regulations on them. Put more mental health checks and stuff like that on it. Just saying. And this story had a little bit of oh, girls can't feel safe walking on the street. Obviously, I don't know that because I'm a man. I don't know if girls ever feel safe walking on the street or not. I'm assuming some do and some don't. And then they say guys will never know that, and that's bullshit. I'm a guy, and if you walk down the wrong street, no matter who you are, you're gonna feel something. I used to live in a bad neighborhood, and every time I walked down the street at nighttime, I felt on edge all the time. I'm just saying. Depends on who you are, but I guess a man would less likely have, be more jumpy than a woman. Because men are stronger and blah 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 and bullcrap. But I guess it depends on who you are. And where you live, probably. And the more shady streets you go down. Do not go down shady streets at nighttime. It's a bad idea. It's just a bad idea. Man or woman. But anyways, it touches on that. It touches on the woman's issue and stuff like that. And then there was a mass shooting with a woman. And I'm pretty sure there's probably been a few of those. There's been a lot of mass shootings though. Who can even keep count anymore? So yeah, they're talking about mass shootings and stuff like that. And then at the end, Diane, who hates guns, loves guns now for some reason. Because it makes her feel empowered. Which is okay, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Todd does some shenanigans again. That's pretty funny. Todd, my favorite character. And then at the end they pass a gun law that nobody can own guns because they hate women more in the country than they love guns. Which is totally bullshit, but whatever. I guess that was meant as a joke anyways, so don't take it seriously, right? And then, so let's go on to the BoJack story. So those are two stories. They're trying to promote the movie of that girl that's supposedly marrying Todd. And then the BoJack story where he goes to see his grandma with his daughter. And also he told his daughter the truth, so that's pretty interesting to see him actually telling the truth to his daughter. Even though he still lies, he's trying to go more into telling the truth because he's actually trying to have a relationship with her Or at least that's what it seems like he's trying to do. And, like, his mother has dementia, and you're supposed to feel bad for her. And I just can't do it, you know? I can't do it. I can't feel bad for a horrible person like that, you know? Like, all the stuff that she did to her son and stuff like that, like, on older, like, I'm pretty sure on older episodes, we, like, heard about the stuff that she did to him, where she, like, neglected him and pretty much borderline abuse at some situations. So, they're like, oh, you gotta feel bad for this dementia patient. Like, it's never too late to go to your family and say, like, you know, apologize or let them apologize to you, but it might be too late if they get dementia. You know, if someone does that to you in your life, I totally agree with BoJack. Like, fuck them. Like, fuck them, you know? They're fucking assholes. I wouldn't feel sad for them at all. I don't know if BoJack does or not, or if he actually hates her. But I'm just saying, if that was me, I'd be like, fuck this. Like, I don't even want to pay for her fucking home, you know? Oh, she's dead? Let's buy a box to put her in. Let's not buy a fucking coffin. You know, go get a box out of the dumpster. We'll put her in there. You know, and just throw her in the creek. Don't even give her a grave. Like, my mom is actually pretty good to me, you know? So, I love her and stuff like that. So, I care if she had dementia. But if somebody like BoJack's mom, like, was my mom or something like that, I would totally agree with BoJack on this. And I totally have no sympathy for her, you know? No sympathy whatsoever. Bad people deserve bad things. You know, woman or man, if they do something horrible and something horrible happens to them, I have no sympathy. Like, let's say a woman or man raped a child, and then in return, when they went to jail, they got fucking raped brutally and murdered. I'd be like, fuck, serves them right. You know, I'm just saying. I know that a lot of people might think, like, that's fucked up, you shouldn't be thinking that. But I don't know, man. Justice works, man. Sometimes you need justice, and sometimes you don't get, you know? So, fuck people like that. Just saying. I agree with BoJack, and I can never feel sorry for someone like that. Even if she laughed at his show because she thought he was funny on the show. Because he was a worse something, he was a worse actor or something like that, she said. She's still a piece of shit. But anyways, that's my review on BoJack Horseman. Episode 5. Thoughts and Prayers. Pretty good episode. The whole, like, feel bad for the mother thing, I felt like that's what the show wanted you to feel bad for, was his mother. I don't agree with it. I wouldn't feel bad for a person like that. The whole, like, gun violence and stuff like that, again, I agree with better gun regulation, but whatever. Just, all in all, pretty good show. Some pretty good jokes in there. And, Mr. Pickles and Diane are arguing, but they're having arger sex, or, like, hot, like makeup sex. Just saying. But whatever, that's my review. Hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, share. And as always, my friends, stay sane. Peace. Hey guys, this is the outro. Just want to remind you that if you want to subscribe, you can press the circle, or if you want to watch another video, you can press the square. And also, if you like the video, give a like, leave a comment, share it. As always, my friends, stay sane.